Hello, all. Welcome to Mimic Loaf. Tonight we are going to be playing our Homebrew Spelljammers campaign, Adventures in the Astral Sea. We are currently on session number 28. How crazy is that? Almost hit 30. And then we're all old.
That's cray-cray.
Except for Reese, he's already old.
Ethan's already 30 as well.
Oh, you guys are old. Why we play with you? Before we kick off,
got a few months.
before we kick off, if you haven't already, please jump on our Discord, on our Instagram, and our YouTube channels. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. We would very much appreciate it. Don't forget to check out our Curse of Strahd campaign, which will be next Tuesday for the next session number 5. There's a few extra one-shots and little bits and bobs in the future, so keep an eye out on our schedule and whatnot, because there might be some stuff that we add. We will talk about it on stream when we add it, but just keep your eye out. Yeah, and I think that's all I've got. Does anybody else have anything before we kick in? Nah. Sweet. Well, without further ado, we will go to Jackson for the recap.
Sick. All right. Let me know when I'm good to go. Am I good to go?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So, before I obviously start this session 27 recap, once again, big thank you, shout out, love, hearts to Stabby Joe and Co. Wonderful, wonderful friends of ours. Making all sorts of lovely clothes and bits and bobs to wear. Head over there. There's the Mimic Loaf collab still up. Still plenty of time to get that. So,
new design coming soon.
Yes, I was gonna. Hey, you got it before I could. New design coming soon. Keep your eyes peeled. It is a good one. It is a good one. I've seen it with my own two blinkers. So, use code Mimic5 at checkout, and you get 5% off your total order, which is just like such a banger deal. Why wouldn't you? So, without further ado, I will go into the recap. So, the session began with the party preparing themselves to enter Ali's mind. Enlisting the help of Aisha, one of Ali's family members, the party gathered themselves as Zil began the incantation that would hopefully bring them to Ali's mind. After a brief moment of darkness, the party found themselves in a vast black void that stretched on forever. Looking for a path deeper, the party tried to goad the creature within Ali's mind to show itself, with no reply. While this was happening, a stone door appeared before the party. Opening the door revealed a bright green light behind it, similar to the light that made up Ali's soul knives. Entering the light, the party found themselves in what appeared to be a small cave with a waterfall to the far end. John, flipping the hood up on his magical cloak, was able to see small motes of light floating about the party. Heading forward, John made his way through the waterfall, soon to be followed by the rest of the party. Upon entering the waterfall, the party appeared aboard one of the train carriages that took them from Sediment Central to Griswold's mine on Zesto. The interior of the carriage appeared to be made of the same mist that suffused the past areas they had visited, and the party found that they couldn't interact with any of the walls of the carriage, as they merely dissipated at a touch. Suddenly, the small motes of light that John could see started to coalesce into a giant creature ahead of the party, the same creature that was residing within Ali's head. The party tried in vain to attack the creature, with all of their attacks passing harmlessly through it, as they had in the train carriage. The creature then reached down towards the carriage, lifted it high into the air, and then lowered it into its mouth. The party was separated as they all fell deep into the inky black maw of the creature's gaping jaw. As the party awoke, they found themselves at some familiar locations. Charpok, Gwili, and Zil all awoke at the Malevolent Traveler, the bar in the outskirts of Mesaville, where they fought against the pirates and started a terrible fire. John and Venos awoke at the crash site of the ferry on Berg, where the party all met for the first time. Before long, the party were all transported to where Ali was, remaining floating above the scene as if they were observing. The party saw what seemed to be a wizard's tower, with a human and a gnome having a discussion. The party then saw a younger Ali creep into the tower and stab the gnome in the back. As the vision ended, Zil caught a glimpse of the gnome's face, recognizing him as Master Fandwell. As the vision faded, the party all found themselves in front of a shrine, which Ali recognized as a shrine to Atia. While the party collected themselves, an aspect of Charpok manifested itself and began speaking to Zil. He introduced himself as Archibald and said that he remembered Zil from his days spent in the high society of Shalagoth. John, being able to see invisible objects, saw threads manifest themselves around each party member. Informing Charpok of this, Charpok was distraught at this information, as the threads appearing were a grim omen indeed. John and Ali had a discussion about Atia and her children. As they had this discussion, however, the party suddenly felt chains tighten around them as their astral selves were pulled from Ali's subconscious and back into the physical realm. As the party all awoke, they quickly debriefed on what they had seen inside Ali's head. Kothor then approached the party with some good news. She had discovered who bought the party's spelljammer. The party approached this person in the market district, a furbolg named Ernest, who told them that a tiefling fellow with decorations covering his horns had sold it to him. Knowing this to be Tem, the party rushed back to Ali's house to confront him, only to find that he had disappeared with his loot. Bird then told the party that she knew where Tem could be found, but needed help with something before she could, revealing a collar with a rune etched into it. Patches of her fur underneath the collar were visibly scorched, the skin burnt red raw. Dispelling the rune on the collar, the party removed it and made their way towards Tem's hideout. The session ended with the party confronting Tem in his hideout on the outskirts of the town. End scene.
Oh, my camera froze for a second there. Thank you for that, Jackson. Real quick,
Welcome.
a couple of shout outs before we get into it. First off, thank you so much, Implode Out, for 4 months sub. Very much appreciate it. And Death Knell Zero, or as we know him, Richard Needles himself. Well, I mean that, but also Richard Needles. Thank you, my guy. Thank you for that gifted sub. We very much appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into it for tonight. So there you guys are standing in front of Tem in this large, round, bluish crystal cavern. You guys see those three cauldrons, those three little cauldrons of black flame currently bursting and creating light throughout this space. Just behind it, you see that large pillar of stone that seems to almost glow with this like smoky black and red kind of energy. You see Temerity standing there. You guys are already confronting him. He bows for a second, and as he bows, you see that same smoky red visage kind of come from the stone in front of him, almost covering him in some sort of armor. His fingers get long and claw-like, and he looks ready for battle. So, without further ado, let's get into combat.
Let's not forget what Zil said last session.
Which was?
Lightning.
Can't hear.
Tem can suck my dick.
Yeah, thank you that first before we fight him.
Yeah, and he said, "Oh well, seems like there's nothing else to be done." I'm like, "Yeah, right
I know
here,
what
buddy.
I have to do.
I know it, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it."
Oh, he definitely has the strength.
Whoa!
Cool. So let's get into combat. So I'm gonna need initiatives from everybody, please.
I should probably get my dice out. Hey. It's probably
Okay,
gonna be
so I'll
useful.
start off with Gwilly. Gwilly.
I was going to get my dice out, but I'll just use the automatic one. 8.
Cool. Zil.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
All good. I'll move on to Sol.
No. I
20.
got. What did you get, Sol?
I got a natural 20.
A natural 20 for how much?
21.
21. You're
21.
stupid.
I got an
Yes,
11.
I am.
An 11. Cool. Ali.
7.
7. Charpok.
21.
21. Venos.
24.
24. Vi,
Natural 20 for a 25.
25. Awesome.
Just
Azoth,
mention, yeah.
15.
15. Cool. Real quick point that I need clarification on before we start combat. Did you guys bring Ophelia with you?
No.
I feel like we.
I feel like you would have. Yes? Cool.
Yeah, she's our child and she can't be let out of our sight.
Sweet. Let's
It's
quickly
not
roll
depends.
initiative
Is
for
it
her.
relevant? Because if yes, then the answer is no.
I mean, it definitely is relevant because I'm gonna kill that baby dragon tonight. Kidding.
What?
Kidding.
We had
Do
a
it.
long rest, haven't we?
I want you to.
Idea.
Cool. Let's start off with Vi. You are up first.
Okay. Let's have a look and see. How far am I from old lady? I want to like get some cover because I'm a squishy girl. And go. Down. There. I'm heading towards cover.
Cool.
And I'm going to send Rye. And I'm just gonna like click my tongue. Go,
Yep.
and I'm gonna send him out
Yep.
to touch old mate. And can he make a wisdom saving?
Cool. As in Tem?
Yes.
Cool. Tem rolls for wisdom save and gets a 24.
Fuck. Well, nothing happens to Tem. That's
Measly 20.
frankly a bit rude. And that's all I can do for my turn.
Cool. That brings us to Venos. You are up.
I am going to summon Shadow Spawn at 3rd level.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'm going to cast it directly behind Tem.
Cool. So your the shadows kind of lengthen around these cauldrons, and like they kind of become like this small little vortex, and stepping from it is this shadowy beast.
So when I summon that, it takes my initiative, and I'm going to summon it in its despair form.
Cool.
Which means any creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit has its speed reduced by 20 feet.
Cool.
And then I am going to Chilling Rend him.
Cool. And what is that?
It's just +6 to hit.
Okay, roll. Go for a roll.
That is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Excellent. Which is going to be 1d12 +3 +3 time. So that is 6 +3 +3. So that's 12 damage.
12 damage. Cool. Now what?
So it reaches out and touches him, and like as it like goes through him, there's like cold, icy slash marks. And then I'm just going to move over nearby.
As those cold slash marks kind of appear on the chest of this being, you guys notice that it doesn't actually touch Tem. There seems to be some sort of like almost skin-like aura around him. He does wince a little bit, but it looks like it's affecting something else. So that ends your turn?
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to Sol. You are up.
Perfect. I'm just gonna run down here, and then can I please have my wildfire spirit to Thames right?
Definitely can. Wildfire spirit to his right. Real quick before you continue your turn, thanks again, Death Knell Zero or Richard Needles, Dickie Needles. That was very nice of you, mate, as he would
It's
say.
actually pretty good.
Yeah. We've been practicing. We've been practicing.
Too right.
So thank you so much for that gifted sub. We very much appreciate it. Even if it was to somebody who should already have a sub, just saying.
Excuse me.
I'm
You
kidding.
step foot in my house again. That's where all my sub money's gone to.
I'm kidding. What else are you doing, Sol?
You need to make a dex save.
Dex save for Tem, yeah?
Yeah.
That is
And whatever's next to.
that is the spawn. So, Venos, you need to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Tem gets a 7.
Faith.
Shadow Spawn gets a 16.
It saves.
Type.
So Tem takes 9 fire damage.
Cool. As the fire damage coats him, it does not seem to do as much as you'd think it would.
We'll change that.
I wonder why that could be.
Cool. Charpok, you are up.
Okay. What exactly are the cauldrons doing? They're just burning things.
They are currently burning with a black flame.
Okay.
They're just being cool and shit.
Well, stop that. Temerity isn't cool. Okay, so I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike on myself so I can get some quick movement. And I'm going to run up to him and do my double slash.
Cool, go ahead.
Do I get advantage?
You do not, because it's the sprite.
Doesn't Zephyr Strike just give you advantage?
Sorry, what was that, Nathan?
You don't get it because it's the sprite. It's the wildfire
That's
sprite.
right, yep. We established that.
Yeah.
I thought that Zephyr Strike gave you advantage on one of your attacks anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I want it on both.
Mr.
Actually,
Greedy.
what if I stood in front?
Still,
That is-
nah, because it's
Shadow
still a
Spawn
summon.
Spirit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, first one with advantage then. 19 plus 7. Second one.
Hits the first one.
Ooh, not so much. 12 for the second one.
Misses.
Cool. Has he lost health?
He has.
Cool. So I'm going to get a D8 for my Colossal and then a D8 for my Zephyr Strike. And then he's going to be my favorite foe as well.
Cool.
Wow, I rolled awfully. What is that? 4, 8. Fucking hell. That's only 14 points of damage.
Cool. Sweet.
4 of those were force damage, by the way, if that makes a difference.
It does not. Cool. As you do that, you see him kind of like, he takes the hits and then he just reaches out. You see this burning red fire-like energy beginning to course through this almost like a stand from bloody JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like it's this ethereal kind of black smoky being.
What a pompous bitch.
I need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay, interesting. Natural 20 for 21.
Woo.
Cool. Sweet. You take, as this energy like surges through you, you save from the thing, so you take half damage. But you take, where is that dice? I don't have one apparently. Real quick while I'm finding my dice, thank you so much, Divine Pine, for the follow. We very much appreciate it. So that is the calculator. I wish I could. I'm just gonna roll it digitally. Fuck it. It's too many dice.
Oh no.
And of course,
What did I get?
yeah. Give me a minute. It's rolling.
What do we get?
It's still rolling. My D&D Beyond was like having a fit. You take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Yucky. Yuck,
Necrotic damage. Okay.
Yeah.
And the
Give me a...
one is halved, right?
That is already halved.
The fuck did he cast?
He used Fiendish Rebuke.
So you're
Interesting.
warlock, baby.
Would he have done that because I was still moving?
Yeah,
Okay, just double checking.
it's a reaction.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I'm gonna run past. You don't get opportunity attack because of
No.
Zephyr Strike. As I run past, I quickly just glance down at this cauldron.
Yep. So you see this small cauldron. There seems to be something on the inside, slightly burning in this black flame. What's your passive perception / passive investigation?
Passive perception is 18.
Cool, sweet. So you would glance into this thing, noticing that coins are burning.
Cool. Can I kick it as I run past?
You definitely can. Make an attack roll.
11. Are we doing strength?
Well, make an attack roll. Yeah. Well, unarmed strike it would be.
Yeah, so 10 then.
10. You kick the bowl and it shifts slightly. It is very heavy.
Okay. Just wanted to test that as I run behind this thing.
Yeah,
in my
cool.
turn.
Sweet. Awesome. It is Temerity's turn. He's going to, as he begins to slightly raise from the ground, he points out his finger, and I need everybody that is currently selected to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay.
Am I considered selected? 'Cause
You
I'm-
are, yes. So that is Zil, Ali, Azoth, John, and Ophelia.
Oh, I'm not selected?
Nah. You are just on the outskirts of the 10 feet.
That's
By
awesome.
seeing this happen, I quickly swap Guilino's position. I
I don't think that's allowed.
Okay.
is it dexterity?
Yeah.
Fat 0. All right.
Okay, so let's start off with Ali.
19, and if that doesn't pass, I would like to add things.
That saves. Let's just quickly roll the damage so we know what we're doing.
Damage.
Okay, so that saves. Azoth?
Are you muted?
Sorry, I was muted twice apparently. Strong 11.
You fail. John? You're muted as
muted.
well.
But I also
12.
have evasion.
You fail, but still take the half damage. And Zil?
I got a 19 with a roll of natural 19.
Cool. So
Thanks, Earth 817 for the raid.
yes, thank you so much. Hello, new raiders. We are Mimic Loaf. We are currently streaming a homebrew Spelljammers campaign. We're in a bit of a fight at the moment with, to put it bluntly, he's a bit of a dick NPC. Yeah.
He's very strong. He has a demon daddy.
Yeah, he's strong and he's a demon daddy. So thank you so much for raiding, and yeah, just stick around to watch the chaos unfold.
Enjoy the shenanigans.
Enjoy the shenanigans. Okay, so whoever failed takes 51 points of fire damage.
Holy fuck.
But you said
And
51?
51.
Whew, I'm so glad I saved. Oh my god.
Whoever saved takes half of that.
So 25.
Yeah.
I don't want to. That's ridiculous.
About we don't.
Here's-
Down.
You're down.
What if I just...
So,
No, not down. No.
oh,
I had
Oof.
half damage.
tell you who is
Oof,
down.
my bones.
No!
Killed our baby dragon with the first attack.
You guys listen as you hear Ophelia screech as this fire almost engulfs her, leaving a charred corpse of a
Is she
baby
dead?
dragon on the floor.
Is she dead?
Is she dead?
It probably would have taken like more than double her.
Nathan, what's her HP?
She is currently at 0. She is gone, unless one of you guys can revive her within a minute.
What's her max HP
10.
normally? She's dead then.
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah, unless we've got Revivify.
Or Nath.
I don't
You
know.
have Revivify?
You sure that you want to start this battle
You have
with me?
her? Okay.
Yeah, I
We're
do.
just gonna go into our personal lives.
This brings us to Azoth's turn. Azoth, you are up.
Okay, full of rage, seeing my little charred corpse of my baby. I'm gonna sprint in. That's all I do. And take big swings.
Swing.
24 to hit for the first one.
Hits.
Perfect. And can you make a strength saving throw for me?
Strength save can do, my guy. That is a 2.
Fantastic. So it does 15 points of bludgeoning damage for the first one, plus 2d6. Oh, I'm after you. 9 points of fire damage as 2 fiery shackles come out of my weapon, and you are considered restrained.
Cool. You notice the fire doesn't seem to do as much damage as you'd think it would.
That is okay. You are still restrained, I believe, unless you got some legendary thing. Hey, what does restrained do? DMs in the chat.
You can't.
Movement is 0.
Move.
Yeah.
Your movement's 0. I'm pretty sure that's it.
attack rolls. That's it. Hey, I'll still take that. That's fine. Second attack will be a 21 to hit.
Cool. Hits.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
You just killed my baby. Action surge. I'm going to swing 2 more times.
Love it. Go ahead.
17 to hit.
Hits. Mate,
Hey,
beats it.
we love that. 13 points of bludgeoning and last
Awesome.
24 to hit.
Hits. Swinging hard at this guy.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
14 points. Cool.
And I will bonus action second wind to get a little bit of health back.
Awesome. Is that end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. That brings us to Zill's turn.
Alright. Knowing... I would have seen, like, that the fiery damage doesn't seem to do as much. Yes?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to schmoove here,
Yep.
and I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast lightning bolts in obviously a straight line, avoiding Azoth, the wildfire spirit, and the thing behind, which that's the thing that you summoned, isn't it, Jordy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, diagonally fire a straight line of lightning. Once again, kind of enraged by what I've seen him do to Ophelia. I'm going to this greenish, sick looking energy is gonna start crackling and arcing between my hands as I bring them closer and closer together, and it's just gonna shoot out in a massive big line.
Yep.
Right at his stupid fucking face. Dex save, please.
Dex save. That is a 5.
I was gonna say disadvantage.
He's going to use a legendary resistance, however, to save.
Fucking boo. Alright, what is that? 8d6. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Hopefully I roll better than last session. Sort of. What's that? 12... 19... No. 12, 17, 20... Ugh. 21. So
Points
half
of
of that,
damage?
so 10.
10.
Oh, fucking boo. This fucking sucks.
Cool. And does
getting
that end your
more
turn?
and more angry. I'm going to. I will take a bonus action to convert some sorcery points, but I need to get the table up to see how I can like convert them. So that's what my bonus action will be.
Yeah, awesome. Sweet. So that brings us to little baby dead baby's turn. She
bitch.
can't have a turn because she's dead. Gwilly, you are up. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
have to remind you at every turn.
Oh
We
my
had-
god.
We had diamonds in our bag of holding, didn't we?
I'm gonna fucking go. She fucking did.
Someone did, I think. Yeah.
I'm sure we did.
Who has Ollie still got the bag of holding?
Yeah.
How would I need to use an action to get a diamond from Ollie?
Chuck it at your head.
Yeah, so you would have to either move to her and take it, or she would have to give it to you.
Okay.
But my turn is not right now. So I can't give it to you, really.
Yeah, you would have to
Will
spend
you-
an action to find it on her. Because
What
she
about a
is not
bonus
helping you
action?
find it. I would be happy with a bonus action.
So then she can use they
Well-
can use their action.
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to get a diamond from Ollie as a bonus action. Then.
Cool. Just make me a quick investigation check real quick.
This is so gloves off.
16.
Literally.
Cool. That's a success. You managed to find with a little bit of Ali like pointing you in the right direction. You find the diamond on her.
But it's the only reason he gave us a dragon was
Was so that I could
to
kill it.
torture me.
Okay, I'm gonna move here in front of her and cast Revivify.
Cool. What is the casting time on Revivify?
1 action.
Cool. Awesome. Sweet. Do you want to flavor it or?
Dragon is back. That's how she they flavor it.
Yeah.
Grab
sure.
2 little diamonds, roll them together, and you're like, clear.
Yeah, I don't matter. Mind.
Yeah, sweet. So you reach grabbing this diamond, you force it down towards Ophelia. You see these small little like vines appear from the ground, almost wrapping around Ophelia. And it starts healing these scorch marks that are covering her from head to toe. And she's back alive. You hear her kind of cough a little bit, like a little, and she's looking not very happy. And there's a few burn marks on the inside of her wing webbing, but more or less she's alive, on 1 hit point, might I add.
Real quick, can I just take a free action to give Tem the finger?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll give you a
whoever's
free
standing
action
there.
for that. It's just everybody.
Everyone takes a free action to just be like,
I love it. Yeah, and does that end your turn, Gwilly?
Can I have another bonus action?
No, you cannot.
Then
Cool. Ali, that brings us to you.
I'd like to throw my
I'll go back.
daggers. I got nothing else to do still. I think I'm gonna do Dagger of Silence first,
Go ahead.
so it comes out quietly. 15 to hit.
Misses. Your dagger
Hang on.
goes.
Can I use my psionic thing? for
Side
that?
bolstered knack.
Yeah. Where is it? What does it say?
I have a feeling you can. Because it's in it.
Fail an ability check using
No,
a skill
then
or
you
a
can't.
tool. A proficiency, you can roll one. Whatever. I'm gonna use the other one anyway.
Okay, go ahead. Throw your other dagger and miss.
Well, are we fighting? What? Why did you just decide that you hate me? What is happening?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't mean it.
You better be more than sorry.
Oh.
20 something.
Hits.
23
Hits.
to be specific.
And it is sneak attack damage because Azoth is within 5 feet.
Good boy.
Good boy. Pats him on the head.
Oh wait, all of these attacks are attack rolls, hey?
Yeah.
They're all at advantage because he's restrained already.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. But is it only melee attack rolls that are at advantage?
No, it just says attack rolls.
Yeah, well, there you go. So if you want to roll another d20,
See if you can do
another
that.
2
I do.
d20s.
Okay, so the first one would have hit because that's a 22.
Yeah.
And then the second one, so it was better the first time, but it still would have hit.
Yeah, so both hit.
Okay, well, I lost count of the number that I was on before, so I'm going to have to re-roll everything.
That's fine, I'll let you. Just this once.
You
Ooh.
got something coming for you. Okay.
While she's sick and everything.
I know. I'm literally dying.
I'm sorry. Not really.
I have to write these
for
down.
life
Yeah, in every aspect of this, I am dying.
and in the game.
Let me just add this all up really quickly because I can't.
Good old math. Gotta love a good bit of math.
I
This is a new
actually do.
song.
What's the problem?
I think so. I don't think I've heard it before.
Oh,
Okay, so that
Yeah.
first roll does 24 points of damage.
Awesome.
huge.
Yeah. So the second one does 8, but the first attack is piercing.
Yep.
The second attack is 8 points of psychic damage.
8 points of psychic damage. Awesome. You see him kind of recoil a little bit from being hit with these daggers. These daggers, before you dismiss them back into your hand, you see them floating about a couple of centimeters to an inch off his actual torso from underneath.
As
Use a
mine, I'm
charge.
also- yeah. I'm also just gonna yell out, "What the fuck?" What's my accent? What the fuck? What the
my
fuck,
bird.
dude? What my bird? What are you doing?
I want my dragon.
Actually, I want my dragon. Okay, and then it's my turn.
Cool.
Charge. Use the charge.
So that
Charge.
brings us
Use the-
to
use the charge.
John's turn.
No.
Um,
I got distracted by talking.
Please say she got that charge off.
Yeah, I'll let it go off.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah. So what's that?
I'll
A
allow it.
It's a 1d8. I love
That means that it's
Isn't it?
silence. No, it means it's silence. Silence spell.
yeah, cool.
Does it? What? Oh,
What?
but also, once per turn on a hit, the weapon does an extra 1d8 psychic damage. And I get... When you hit the creature with an attack using this weapon, you can expend one of its charges to cast a silence spell. So I also get the 1d8. I didn't... Hang on. So that's another 4 points of damage.
I got ya. I checked the weapon.
Thank you.
Metagaming.
No. No, it's helping
A
front
sick
old lady.
old lady. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's fine. I'll let it go.
I love you, Reese. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So extra bit of damage, and you're casting the silent spell with it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I believe he still gets to make a wisdom save, correct? Because that's what the silent spell is, if I remember correctly.
Nah, it
No.
just says when
No,
you
cool.
attack when you hit a creature with this. God, I can't read. With an attack using this weapon, you can expend its charge to cast the silent spell centered on your target. Doesn't
Cool.
say anything about saves.
Yeah, but it's still casting
That's up
the
to you.
silent spell.
Okay,
Silence
what's-
doesn't have a save. It's a 20-foot radius. Nothing in
Oh,
that makes
okay.
sound.
Sweet. Awesome. That's fine. 20-foot
that's why it's
radius, you
centered.
said, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Does that affect Yeah.
Only
That
if you
almost
stay
hits
in
you.
the bubble.
Just step out of the
Awesome.
bubble.
And that brings us to John.
Sorry, thank you.
All good. John is gonna do a what the hell have I done? John is going to do a heckin' run.
A
up
heckin'
to here.
bamboozle.
A heckin' bamboozle over here. And he is going to activate the astral arms. So I'll need a dex save from Numbnuts.
Is that his name now? Numbnuts.
Numbnuts.
Uh,
So funny.
that is a 7.
Fails. He takes 2d6 force damage, which is a 8.
8? Awesome.
Also, when I use that, I am taking note of the 2 cauldrons behind me because it has
Yeah.
10-foot range.
Yep.
And if I'm going to intend to hit them with the force as well.
Yeah, cool.
Does them taking damage impact him at all?
It does not.
Bam, bam.
Bam, bam.
2 attacks.
Go ahead.
First one is a 17.
17 hits. Meets it, beats it.
And I'll do the second hit now,
Yeah.
which is a 23.
Hits. Definitely.
It's at advantage, right?
Oh, no, yeah, so that was the first one for a 23 then. First one is 5 points of damage.
Cool. 5 points of damage.
Um,
A whole
and the
heckin' 5
second-
points.
One is a... I should have kept it. I fucking missed the second hit now. Stunning strike on the first hit.
Cool. That
So I use
is...
my charisma save.
That is
I
20.
believe.
Dirty 20.
That saves.
Cool.
It's the end of my turn. What a
Sweet.
shit turn that was.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna do something?
He's gonna sit there.
No, he's gonna
Still.
wait. That brings us to Vi. Top of the round. Vi, you are up.
Considering how well he rolled against my wisdom save, I don't know if I can do a couple of things that I would normally do. Given that, a lot of reaction shit. I'm just gonna Tasha's mind whip after I move into some cover.
Cool.
So intel save.
Intel save.
Yes, please.
That is 17.
Fuck. Alright. So I believe you take half. I think this was the target. Successful save, half check. Alright. At least it's something. Oof. You take 4 damage, my friend.
4 points of damage.
Psychic damage.
Awesome.
And that's all I can do. I've got no bonus actions.
That's upsetting.
whatsoever.
Cool.
Yeah.
That brings us to Venos. Venos, you are up.
So the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to take my movement to come to here.
Yeah.
So that I am flanking that boy, and I'm just gonna hit him with 2 great sword attacks.
Go ahead.
If it's gonna roll for me.
No.
The first one is going to be a. Wow, it's not gonna hit. I'm gonna roll physically.
For your second one. Natural 20? Fuck yeah.
So that deals. Whoop. If it's gonna. That is going to deal. If the rolls are gonna roll for me. My interesting dog shit.
You started
10
this.
doubled for 20.
20? Cool.
And then I'm gonna Hexblades curse him as a bonus action. So he is now.
He's now
Hexblades
Hexblade cursed.
I
I don't have a curse thing, so I'm just going to do that.
Then my little spirity boy
Yeah.
is going to hit him with a big fat chilling rend.
Go ahead.
And that is a 18 to hit.
Hits.
And that deals. I always forget what it deals. 1d12 plus 3 plus 3. So that deals 8 plus 6 is 14.
Cool.
Slashing damage.
14 slashing damage. Cool. Easy. And you end your turn. Cool. That brings us to Sol.
Please make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save is a... Where is his wisdom? 19.
Damn it.
Dang it.
In that case, I'm just gonna plop down. Actually, no, I'm not. Fire Spirit's just gonna fucking smack him.
Good, I'll give a smack. Go. Roll you to attack, my guy.
Advantage.
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 That's a 24.
Hits.
I forget how many dice I'm supposed to roll. Wow, 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage, which doesn't seem to do as much as it should. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Cool. That brings us to Charpok. You are up.
Big zoomies right next to him.
Yep.
And all 3 attacks with advantage, correct?
Correct.
Heavy.
I believe he is restrained.
First one's a 25.
25, yep. Hits.
Next one's a 19.
Hits.
And last one is a 17.
Hits.
Cool. So, fuck. So that's 1d6, that's 4d6s, a d8, and d4.
Jesus.
That's a lot of damage.
Fuck, that's not bad.
That's a lot of damage.
We wanted to show you how powerful flex tape was, so we sawed this Tem in half.
That's 34 points of damage.
34. Awesome.
Nice.
Does that end your turn?
How far did I move?
Actually, I will quickly say this. As you do that damage, you notice that his body goes a little bit limp, and that like aura on him flashes a little bit and kind of dissipates. His body flies all the way back to that stone. With its arms stretched out, you see his eyes are wide. Red cracks begin to form all over his face. And throughout the chamber emanating from the stone, even though it's in silence because it's different magic, something rather, you hear the words, Bulgara. And we are going to go to break as 2 monstrous ape-like creatures burst from the ground. Coated in a like it almost like a pool of molten rock appears on these 2 spots, bursting from the ground. These 2 giant ape-like creatures, and yeah, we are going to go to break. We're going to have a few minutes break, guys. So get up, stretch your legs, eat something, get a drink, do what you need to do. And we'll be back very, very soon. So,
you didn't say the line.
Well, everybody gets upset.
I like it.
Okay. So get up, stand up, stretch your legs, get something to drink, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. And we will be... Shut up, Reese. We will be back very soon. So, see you soon. Guys, thanks for bearing with us during that break. We are going to continue where we were. So after doing a lot of damage to Temerity, a large voice said Bulgara, and 2 large apes jumped from the ground, creating rocky pools of... 2 rocky pools of lava, summoning 2 giant apes. So we are going to continue combat with where we were. It is...
Wait, no, I wanted to move.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Charpok, finish your movement.
10 feet backwards.
Okay. That brings us to Azoth's turn.
Okay. I will activate one of my runes. All of my scales are going to have slight sort of icicles grow off. I'm going to gain like a sheet of armor made out of ice. Get resistance to all punching stuff. And I will run up to this guy. Get in between him and John and take a swing.
Cool, go ahead.
Shit. 24 to hit.
Hits.
For the first. And 21 to hit.
Hits.
14 points of bludgeoning for the first. 11 points of bludgeoning for the second.
Cool. Does that end your turn?
That's it.
Cool. That brings us to Zill.
All right. Wait, what's the range on it? Beep, 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 beep. 30 feet.
30.
Yeah, it's 30 feet. Cool. I'm just going to stay where I am, and I'm going to cast Blight on Temerity. So, con save, please.
Con save is a 17.
Fuck. Beats it. All right. Well, it's 8d8. 8.
What? He's a con caster. He's a warlock.
No, it's charisma.
Charisma caster. Yeah. Never mind.
I was gonna say this.
Says the warlock.
Caster.
Yeah.
I got my C word mixed up.
All right. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright. Fuck, it's hard to do. I just got used to doing math on fucking D6s. Alright, what's that? 12, 20, 26, 31, 38 points of necrotic damage halved. So what's that? 17 points
Cool.
of necrotic damage.
As you hit him with the necrotic damage, you notice it kind of flares. Oh, sorry.
Okay, go on.
It flares out to the stone behind it, and you see small cracks start to begin to appear in the stone behind him.
Oh. I thought you were gonna be like, you see it kind of dissipate off his body and it does no damage. I was gonna fucking put my fist through my computer screen. That's a 9th level spell, a 4th level spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. Does that end your turn?
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Cool. It is Ophelia's turn. Not having any direction, I'm going to roll to see what she's going to do.
She's fearful.
Cool. She's not.
holding
She
her.
is angry. She is going to run to here and use her breath weapon. So if I could get somebody to roll a d20 for me.
Father of the
Oh,
child.
actually, wait. No, never mind. It's a dexterity save.
You always roll better for than I do.
The Bulgura saves. It takes half damage, I believe, from the attack. So I need 1d10 and 2d10, but separately.
Am I doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, 10?
10, yep.
7.
And 7. Cool. Yeah, she spits out this flame and then just kind of like limps to the side, kind of only on 2 legs, just slightly standing there. Which brings us to the Bulgara's turn.
You set this
Shit.
up.
I like how the new baby that just died and will reawaken is like, let's run towards the danger.
That's
Even though
unfortunately that is
someone
the
was holding her.
that is the bloody thing that you guys rolled. This is the personality you've rolled for her. This Bulgara is going to make 3 attacks.
Just
One
gonna
with
beat
its
the shit out of
bite
this baby dragon.
and 2 with its fists against Venos. So first roll to hit is the bite is a 16.
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. So that deals. That deals 12 points of piercing damage as it like latches down with its teeth. As it's got you in its jaw, it's gonna like punch and punch.
Take a reaction to Hellish Rebuke that.
Go ahead.
3rd level.
Yep.
So that is going to be. I'd need a Dex save of 14 from it, please.
It is a fail.
Beautiful. We do like to see it. So it takes 21 fire damage.
Cool. You notice the fire damage doesn't seem to do as much as you'd think it would. As it like flares up around this giant ape-like creature. With it, nah. And then it's just going to go 2 punches in with its fists. First one to hit is a 17. Next one to hit is a 19.
Both hit.
Both hit. Cool. So first one you take 5 points of bludgeoning. Second one you take 10 points of bludgeoning as it like whack right into your rib cage.
Okay.
This is why you don't fuck with gorillas, bro.
It is now Gwilly's turn.
Can I just check? So, for wild shape, you can only turn into things you've seen.
Correct.
But for conjure animals, it doesn't say anything about whether you have to have seen them.
I would rule you would have to know that it exists.
Would I know that a Quetzalcoatl exists? Okay. I would like to
Rage. Sorry.
cast conjure animals.
Yep.
Let me just do some measurements.
Flying snakes. Flying snakes.
Giant scorpions.
I can't. I wish I could do flying snakes.
Giant scorpions are OP as hell.
Okay, now I'm getting very distracted.
Yes, they are, aren't they, Nathan?
One of them is going to be a giant vulture.
A giant vulture, yeah.
Oh, wait, how high is the ceiling in here?
It's quite high.
And the other one's going to be a giant eagle.
Okay.
And can I instruct them on this move?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay, I'm going to get the vulture to grab the dragon and take it away, and get the eagle to protect the dragon. And then I am going to...
Wait, say that again. One more time.
The vulture's going to grab Ophelia and retreat.
Okay, yep.
And the eagle is going to help out with that.
Okay. So, like, that's what they're doing. Correct?
And then the eagle... I'm going to tell the eagle to, like, protect and attack, and the vulture is just going to protect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Call, motherfucker.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to face step here.
Cool.
I'm in the ruler. Here, so this guy takes fire damage. Let me just check how much it is.
Yeah, but so do I.
No, you don't. It's who I choose. I get to choose. Proficiency bonus. 3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. Cool. So doesn't seem to do as much as you'd think.
And that's all.
Cool. That brings us to Arlie's turn.
Are they gonna do? Don't the creatures go after me?
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. They've moved. You can make an attack with the eagle if you want to make an attack with the eagle.
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
I just needed to instruct them on my turn because I need to talk to them. So if it's not my turn, I can't talk to them, right?
Correct.
Or, yeah. Okay, eagle has got multi-attack, so it's going to do 1 for 22,
Hits.
which is 6 piercing,
Yep.
and then nat 1.
Doesn't hit. Misses. Attacks Ophelia. Kidding. I wouldn't do that. Or would I?
Yeah, and it's done.
Cool. Easy. So that brings us to Ali.
Did you tell one of them to stay with Ophelia?
Yeah, the vulture.
So if I made her move, that one would stay. It could follow.
That would, yeah. They both. That one's just been told to protect, and the other one's been told to protect and attack.
Yeah. And it's currently in Ophelia's hands. Ophelia is in the vulture's hands. Claws. Talons.
Talons.
Okay.
Cheeks.
Could you tell her not to attack my vulture, please?
Maybe.
No.
I don't know about that.
It's
Okay.
fucking going crazy in this vulture's talons.
That's
that
what Artemis
case-
would do.
That's what I would do. It'd be terrifying, man. Okay. Well. Wait. I should have measured first. I'm very sorry. Hold on. I have made a mistake here. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I would like to cast Cause Fear
Yep.
on the one closest to Ophelia.
Cool. What is that?
That is a Wisdom 13 save.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Fuck off, man.
No, it's not.
It's Chrono Shift.
Thank you.
Oh,
Five
Silvery
more
Barbs. Okay.
Thank you.
Which brings it to a 5.
Good. Okay, so now it is scared of me,
Cool.
and it will do the things that make it.
Run away.
It does. Yeah. Run
Yeah.
away things.
Cool.
Okay, now I am going to. I can't be in the same space as that thing, can I?
Not
Go
currently.
Well, the eagle's flying.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Wow.
That's fine.
Cool.
No, actually, it's not. I don't want to be right there. If the eagle's flying, can I be near it?
You can, yes.
I just want to be like not right there.
Ollie gets blown away from like the gusts of the eagle flapping. There's like,
Yeah, especially because Ali's short. Like I should be able to.
so
fit
small.
underneath
She's like,
there.
just fucking
Hang on.
catapulted away.
Where was I? Let's just go back over here and I want to find just the right spot. Okay, there. No, no, can't
Cool.
attack me.
Awesome. Is that end your
and
turn?
then no,
Okay.
stop rushing me.
I'm sorry.
And then for my bonus action, hold on, where did it go? I would like to give myself steady aim.
Cool.
Wait. Oh, no.
You can't because you
I cannot.
moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that. I saw that. I just didn't read all the way last time. I don't get it. Then that's it. That's all I got.
Remember, I thought Ethan was frozen because he's just like,
Just disappointed in me for not reading properly.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. You know,
Cool.
shit like it's locked and loaded. All right.
is that end your turn?
Hey up.
Cool. That brings us to John. John, you are up.
So, just clarifying, activating the Twilight Cloak would be an action, correct?
Yes. You give me the finger.
No. Cool.
He deserves it.
I am going to do one attack at the crystal from where I'm standing.
Cool. Go ahead.
That is going to be a
Just like reaching
roll to
out.
hit. 16 to hit
Hits.
for 9 damage.
Cool. You notice the crystal begin to crack even more. It looks like it might be on the verge of shattering.
Does he react at all to it?
He shakes. His eyes are like completely bright with light, and he seems to be slightly like shaking on this crystal.
I'm going to hit it again.
Cool, go ahead.
Natural 20 for 27.
Fuck yeah, go ahead.
Good timing for the natural 20. Pandy
Yeah.
Mandy, thanks for the sub.
Thank you so much, Pandy Mandy. Or Mandy Pandy. Commander. We salute you.
Every single time
Mando?
I roll a nat 20, I roll crap. I rolled a 1, so 6 damage.
6 damage. That's enough. You guys watch as the crystal rock shatters. You notice that flickery light of this like otherworldly essence like completely fades from Temerity. You notice that the Bulgaras burst into flame. And they completely disappear from the battlefield. Temerity falls to his knees, like slightly gasping for air. And we are out of combat.
Says who? I want to over and start kicking the shit.
I want to cast a spell.
I'm the one who's most betrayed here. I'm going to go over there and I'm immediately going
So-
to stab him in the chest and then dig through his body.
Okay, cool. As you approach, he's like, "No, wait, it wasn't me." Feigning from his breath. But you can make an attack roll and stab him.
Can I make an
Before he does it.
insight on that?
Ollie.
Who did this then? If it wasn't you who just did all of this, who did it?
It was the demon. Didn't you see the fucking demons?
That's what they all say.
He
Well,
like
that's
leans
just-
up against the rock or what's
Fireball.
left of it. And he's just like clutching like parts of his body that are like you see are like charred or like burnt. He's just like kind of like licking his wounds, so to speak.
That is just one more reason to destroy you, I guess. Get rid of the demon inside of you.
Look, I can give you gold. Just don't kill
You can
me.
give me gold either way.
Wait. Oh yeah, Drew. You go.
I would like to go get Ophelia out of the hands of the summoned vulture.
Cool. As you grab Ophelia, she begins to whine, and you see a few little tears. She does the whole like hop on the sore leg kind of thing that dogs do.
Can
As
I
she
give her
walks
some
slightly
berries?
before you. You definitely can. Yeah.
Did we work out that they worked on her, or?
She doesn't like them.
Well, I'll give some good berries to Ezos.
I was gonna pick up Ophelia, bring her over to the pleading tiefling, and just gonna like put her up close to him. Is like, what do you think, little one? And just see how she reacts. to it.
She just full on growls. To that point, let's see if she recharges her breath weapon. She does not. You see growling, and she's like trying to grow something from her neck, like almost as if she's trying to use her breath weapon, but it's not quite working.
That's enough of an answer.
Zil?
I would like to quickly mental link with Ali and to say, how about he's offering us gold? How about we take the gold and then we kill him?
Because he's a slippery bitch, and I don't think that we
Well-
will be able to keep a hold of him. If there's a demon
feel like-
involved,
Well, I feel like the position we have him in now is quite favorable towards us, and I know you said, he's very slippery, but it couldn't hurt giving it a shot. And if any form of sign of him trying to run, just stab him.
I
Get them.
cannot trust this dude. But Also, he's dead. We can get access to his room. He's got the riches in there.
Well, okay. I just say we hear him out first, see what he has to say, obviously within the confines of this room, and we'll go from there. I think just to see what he has to say, he might have some information for us.
Do we have those manacles still? Did we keep like one pair of them? I feel like we had a
Let
lot
me
of
check my
manacles at some
inventory.
stage.
No, I had to get rid of them because I was over encumbered.
Oh. What about the bag of holding?
Sharpok?
I speak in Zill's mind. He's like, hey, I know you guys are having a private conversation because usually you're talking about that too, but that's fine.
I turned to Sharpok and I'm like, shut the fuck up! Out loud.
Oh, okay, well, so you got loud.
No.
What about the ship?
Oh yeah, shit, the ship. We need to.
Oh, yeah, that was a little risk.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Did
Yeah,
the
forgot
ship
about
have
that.
our ship funds?
Who's buying your ship?
No, I don't want to buy a new ship. I like our ship.
No, I'm just saying.
I slapped him. Where's the ship?
You slap him and he's like, I don't know. I sold it to the a merchant in the town square.
We needed the money back for the merchant.
Yeah, we need to get the ship money back from.
Fucking take it. He like pulls a little satchel from the side of his belt and just like lobs it towards the floor in front of you, still holding his
Yoink.
wounds. There is 1,000 gold pieces in that satchel.
Oh, guys, there's a bag full of 500 gold pieces here. Interesting.
Manos?
I'm going to just make like a hand gesture, and the shadow spawn is going to go behind him and like put its hands like either side of his head, and then I'm going to go up with the great sword, and then just say, "Well, tell us more about the demon." And I'm like holding like one hand on top of the great sword, like against his throat.
He goes, he came to me and he wanted to help me, make me more
Help you
powerful, get money. Like fucking, that's what I wanted. I just wanted money.
And what is his name?
Let me show you. You see him begin to pull out a small what looks to be like a molten rock of obsidian, and he goes, "Fuck you!" and then crushes it and casts plane shift on himself.
I told you, motherfuckers. I told you.
Counterspell.
Okay,
Oh.
roll ahead. It is a 7th level spell.
Oh, okay, so I've never
So
done
you have to roll 17.
Since I had my hand up before you did that, I would like to do something.
What do you want to
Well,
do?
do your thing
Cast
first.
Blight at 4th level.
Okay.
And say, this is for Kothor, so you need to make a con save.
And then I will do my counterspell if the thing's
It is. He rolled a 14 plus his con, which makes it a 16.
He fucking beat it by 1, the cunt.
Oof.
So what do I need to roll? Sorry.
Roll a
He still
d20.
take- He
He
still
still
takes
takes
damage from
damage.
the blight.
Yeah.
Just takes
Just take
half of the.
damage.
Is he dead?
It's very close to. So this might
Okay.
do it.
Takes half
Kind
of
of-
8d8.
Yeah, so he'd take 28 necrotic.
Yeah, that does it.
It was a 56.
Literally, you needed 28. He was currently at, he was, yeah, he has a tolerance of -50. So, and he was at -22. So 28 brings him to -50. So as he reaches this thing and goes, "Fuck you," he goes to squeeze it. Sol, you're just like, bang. Give us the blight
So
description,
the
my
last
guy.
words he hears is, "This is for Kothor," and then he fucking dies.
Zil sheds
It's
a tear.
necrotic damage,
Bond of
correct?
true love.
Cool. You see black lines begin to form across the cracks on his chest that these fires once, this fiery entity once, like when he was on the pillar, once filled. You see these cracks go up as he's holding his hand out, trying to squeeze this rock to cast this spell. You see the eyes completely go red, almost like full of flame, from Sol and his wildfire. And you just see him just slump against the rock, eyes still completely open, and lifeless. The rock, the molten bit of obsidian, falls to the floor and just clinks across the ground.
Wink.
Real quick, while we were doing all that, Scarlett Harris, thank you so much for following. We very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Can I please now stab him in the heart and dig through his body?
You definitely can.
Thank you.
I'm not going to make you roll the hit.
All I was doing was casting a detect magic, by the way.
Cool. The bit of obsidian, it gives off magic.
Mm-hmm.
Currently residing in Zill's hand.
Nothing else
And now
on
Zill's
him,
pocket.
except for another pouch, gives off magic.
Could I grab the pouch? And what is the rock giving off?
They're both. The rock is giving off evocation, I think, and the I think it's evocation. You look at me like that's wrong, Drew.
No, it's fine. Could be.
And the pouch is enchantment.
All right, I'll have a look
Well, I
at
don't know,
the
evocation.
pouch and dig through the pouch.
Cool.
And I will let everyone know about the rock.
Cool. Venos?
So seeing him slump over and my shadow spawn still holding his head, I put my hands either side of the shadow spawns and just say, and now be consumed by the void.
Cool. Roll me a d20.
A d20. Okay. That is a 17.
Cool. Venos, this is only seen by you. You see an astral light purple shape appear out of Tem's body. You see him in this astral shape kind of like come out, and he kind of like looks around a little bit scared. From behind him, you see this giant wormhole just appear, and these chains flying out, wrapping completely around him and pulling him in. The last thing you hear of him is a scream.
Forever trapped in the void now.
Charpok.
I didn't want to do anything else. I was waiting until Ali was rummaging through his body, but every time he did, I was just going to take a little nibble out of one of his limbs.
Cool. Easy.
Eating his toes like popcorn chicken.
Rummaging through his body, Ali, you find a number of gold jewelry, probably equaling about 250 gold pieces worth. A number of sunglasses, all in different colors, almost as if it's to match different moods, to match different feels, different outfits.
Yeah.
So you can add that to your inventory. Zill?
Yeah.
This is maybe not so relevant anymore, but I just wanted to say that when Sol cast Blight on Tem and said, "This is for Kothor," I just wanted to shed a tear for true love shared between Sol and Kothor. Just so beautiful. As Tem's fucking screams of pain echo through the cave.
John?
John is going to flick the hood up. The energy is going to glow, and I'm going to activate the Twilight Cloak.
Cool.
I'll see invisibility.
Sweet. Make a perception check for me.
Sorry. Not used to using the 8.
8. You don't see much. You don't see anything really. The only thing you do see is a small mote of light that seems to be hovering around Zill.
I am going to go up and then try to interact with it.
Cool. The second you go to walk over to it and interact with it, it disappears.
I'm like
Cool.
standing there watching John like wave his hand above my head. I'm like, what are you doing?
There was a. It must have been a trick of the light.
In the wind.
Okay.
And then just,
Like nonchalantly walk
confused.
off. Like,
yeah, John's like just a bit like, okay, I know what I've done. I was gonna look at my feet and then it's gonna like hit the ground, being like, oh shit. oops,
pull my phone out, check the
Yeah.
weather, and turn around.
Pretend like
Flick
you
the
got a phone
newspaper
call. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
gotta
sorry,
take
gotta take
this.
Yeah.
Vi?
Anything in the POW?
It is empty.
The enchantment one is empty.
Yep.
Cool. I'm
As you
gonna-
reach your hand in, though, it seems to just doesn't touch the bottom of the pouch.
Can I flip it inside out?
You can. As you flip it inside out, nothing happens.
Cool. I'm just gonna tuck it on my hip.
Cool. Azoth.
Identify that shit later.
I like to think that in the background there's all this cool shit's happening. Azoth is like trying to have a parental moment and convince a little one to eat the good berries. And she's like, say thank you to the eagles and to Gwilly.
Make a animal handling check.
I am surprised that when Gwilly summoned the giant birds, people didn't do the like, fly you fools.
18.
Cool. She kind of like nods and takes the berries. She then nuzzles into you. And in Draconic, you hear the words, Daddy.
Azoth's like freaking out. Like, did anyone hear that? Did anyone else hear that?
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone that would have been
Like,
around.
everyone has Draconic.
Yeah.
There's like one small, like, half-frozen tear that comes out of Azoth's eye.
Why did Azoth just call Ophelia daddy?
I'm gonna go drop her into Ali's arms. If
And
Ali's
pretend to
done
be real
stabbing
strong
the
and,
corpse.
and tough.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah,
like,
everything's cool. Hang out with your mum for a little bit.
yeah.
I would take my child lovingly, coated in
Um,
the blood of my enemy.
Yeah, and
And now-
she full like snuggles in.
So cute.
With two of my small hands just stroking my chin, I'm just looking at the body, and all Ali hears is 2 tablespoons freshly ground brown pepper, 1 tablespoon celery sauce.
What are you trying to do right now?
What? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. He's got fantastic horns. Barbecue-shaped horns
Oh,
would be
yeah,
fantastic.
recipe for him. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you should maybe do it at the house that he like lived in all this time.
Oh,
but
sorry, is that disrespectful?
It might be. I don't care though, but maybe everybody else would.
It's like
But that sounds delicious, and I kind of want to try it.
How full is your bag of holding?
Not very.
I just had this
No.
weekend at Temerity's like you guys start puppeting this dead body through the city.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
You know what?
If we put his sunglasses on, nobody will be able to tell.
Exactly. It's a pretty good one.
He does the whole like when somebody says, "Oh, Temerity, how you doing?" You can like lean him in a way. He just does that slump and like looks over.
What do you think?
You know what? It's disrespectful, and he's kind of like a little bit cheery at the moment anyway. I'll just take some jerky for later. I slice off some thin bits of skin from his leg.
I don't know how to make
Temerity.
Temerity.
Temerky. Ew. Kind of sounds like Merkin. Anybody else want to do anything?
Oh, I was just gonna say, well, now that he's dead, we got our money back. I sent his soul to the endless void so that he can't come back and haunt us, and we have some temerity jerky. I kind of want a bath.
I would like to go get
want
our
to
ship
get our
first.
ship. Yes,
You do
that's.
stink. You do smell.
Cool.
Yeah, I think like a ship, get our ship, and then a bath.
I'll have a bath on the ship. I like.
We
your thinking.
also
There is no
still
bath on the ship.
we also still need to see Haku about finishing the job at the mines. You know, the thing that we came here to do.
Yeah.
I'd
Cool.
also like to fight my inner demons once more, but that's fine. It's not a priority.
Sol?
It's alright, plenty more sessions for that.
What's a session?
What's this?
I can make up a couch so you can like lay down and talk through it in the meantime.
Maybe
Therapy
we might
sessions.
need to.
It costs 260 gold pieces per session, though. Just one.
I don't know. If I can afford
But
that.
you get a 70 gold piece rebate after paying for it.
Yeah, not worth it.
Sol?
Can I just cut off part of his horn?
You definitely can.
Just the tip. Just the tip of it.
Just the tip?
Mm.
Cool.
Ooh.
You cut off just the tip.
Thanks.
Oh my dip!
Oh my tip! Cool. Now what are you guys
Ship.
doing?
Ship.
Chip.
Chip.
Ship? Cool.
Yeah, ship.
So you guys, some of you
Sorry,
licking your wound. Yeah, John?
What?
Sorry, before we head to the ship, I did want to make a stop off at the market just briefly.
We're going to the market because we need to talk to
Oh man.
Ernest.
Oh
about-
yeah, so while we're at the market then. Yeah, never mind then.
Cool.
I am going to find somewhere that sells paint
Okay.
and buy a considerable amount of green and what color is Ophelia again? Green and purple, was it?
Green and
Green
red.
and red.
Green and red.
Yeah, so buy like a bunch of assorted paints, but primarily quite a lot of green and red paint.
Okay. What's like, are you painting a mural? I assume I know what you're trying to paint.
Yeah, like a
Yeah, cool. Yeah, sweet. So you'd probably run you to get enough paint to do that. Like, I know what you're trying to paint. I think we're on the same wavelength. You're probably looking at paint's not too expensive, but being that in that larger quantity, you're probably looking at maybe like 5 gold pieces, 10 gold pieces, maybe.
5 gold pieces.
I'll
That's
say
ludicrous.
10 because I don't have my notes on me, so I can't remember exactly. But I'm going to sketch someone. If anyone remembers that from last session, I was going to sketch someone.
Who?
Was it a god?
No, I forget who it was.
Was it the children?
No, unless it was.
Creepy.
We did talk about it. I forget who it was, but I think it might have been what's his name? Your mate still.
Your mate.
I don't have notes, so it's irrelevant now. But so yeah,
We'll
I'll say
figure it
10.
out.
Yeah.
I'll say 10 gold to buy heaps. Of
Enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys heading back to the market.
Wait, sorry, Sol wanted to say something.
Oh, Sol, sorry.
When everyone's heading back to the market, I'm gonna go looking for Kothor.
Hey, yeah, you are.
As you guys head back to the market, Sol, you slip off. Are you being stealthy about it, or are you just...
I wouldn't project it to the group, but I'd probably tell Azoth that that's where I'm going.
Cool. So Azoth, you get told that he's slipping off, and he slips off into the streets. I'll
Have fun.
get you to make a investigation check for me.
I'd probably start at the house.
Yeah.
Investigation.
As he's rolling that, the rest of you...
20. So
Oh, awesome.
25.
Awesome. Still doesn't beat her stealth roll, but we'll get to that. So you guys rock up to the market. There is a large floating ship above where Ernest has his stand. As he sees you coming, he kind of like points up and is like, "Is that the one?" I don't remember his voice. No, I think I do. I tried Canadian and it wasn't working very well.
No, it was like a Minnesotan accent.
Hit me with the Minnesotan accent.
Fuck, I don't know if I can. Just watch Fargo. That's the accent you need to do.
Is
I
that the
can't do
one?
one. I can't.
Is it like
Oh.
this? I don't know.
Yeah,
This is his voice now.
Canadian.
Anyway, he points to the thing and he's like, "Is this the one?"
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Did you manage to get my gold?
Yes, we did. I considered for a brief second there being like, we only managed to get 900 of it. Yes, we did. We did manage to get it in. It's here. It's given the pouch.
All right. Thank you so much. Can I interest you in any spectacles or anything before you leave, or?
Do you think with a little bit of extra gold you could put like a barrel, like just like a big half barrel on the ship? A bathtub, perhaps?
I mean, I can't. I don't do metal work myself, but I'm sure somebody in the market can.
Venos, I'm sure you can buy a barrel, cut it in half, and put it on the ship yourself.
That was my plan. That's why I'm asking him for a barrel.
Well, he sells spectacles. Do you think he sells barrels as well? Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. I just happen to have a barrel full of spectacles.
For all of the hard work and for fucking us around so much.
He didn't fuck us around. He's an innocent bystander.
What's your largest spectacle? Is it the size of a bath?
It's a big glass bathtub.
It's not. But if you really want a barrel, I mean, I could probably get you one.
It's fine. We can take care of it. We've caused you enough trouble. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sorry for all the trouble we've caused.
It's quite all right. I mean, I got my money back in the end, so it's all happy. Who like if people ask who should I say you guys are?
Wait.
Oh, what was it again? Fuck, let me check the group chat.
Okay, let me check the group chat. While you guys are looking through the group chat, let's cut over. Let's cut over to Sol. Sol, you are walking these streets. Are you heading to the house? You find that she is not currently at the house. Yes, what is it?
Wardens of Death.
Wardens of Death. As you say it, Ophelia kind of gives off a little bit of a yap after the death noise, the death word. And you guys, you guys climb the rope to the ship, and you are now on the ship. Sol, as you are walking through the streets, you go to the house. Kothor is not there. Probably another half an hour trying to figure out where she is. You feel a slight scrape on a part of the back of your neck. You turn to find Kothor standing there, like one arm, like kind of shyly, almost as if she's nervous. And yeah, like.
How cute.
And she's just like, you look for me?
Yes. We it looks like we are leaving town. I have something for you. And I'll pull out Tem's horn. Just the tip. And I'll put it in. No.
Giving her just the tip?
You give. Sol's giving Kothor just the tip.
Why do you think I asked? No. Pull out the horn and say, I killed Tem in your name. Have this.
She kind of like clutches it and looks back at you and says, why leave?
I have business. I believe it is important to everybody. You are more than welcome to join.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage.
Advantage.
Persuasion, was it?
Yep.
That's 16 for a total of 15.
Cool. She kind of like looks down and looks back at the house and then looks at you and is like, if okay.
Absolutely. It would be more than okay.
Well, I think you should consult the captain first.
Man, I'll make the decision here.
No, you know that Zill's wholeheartedly supports this love, so Zill is like advocating for it.
You're sitting
Some
there
would
in the
say
background,
he
like,
ships it.
Oh.
We're all thinking it.
Almost sprayed my drink all over my laptop.
That would have been too satisfying for him.
She kind of goes, she shakes her head. You notice like this small amount of like excitement in her face, which is interesting because the lizard folk aren't known for their facial expressions. And she kind of goes, okay, need to get things from Lookout. Meet soon.
I can help if it is necessary.
You see her kind of like duck her head down and she pulls the hood slightly over. She's like, follow.
I'll follow.
You follow her through the back streets of Chrysalis, climbing through random buildings that have been long since like left to themselves, like climbing this small little bell tower, an active bell tower in the center of the market. You look out and see Chrysalis as a whole. Like you can, from this point, you can see everything. Inside the bell tower, across on the top like platform, you see like a makeshift like house. You see pillows that have been put here for sleeping. You see a whole bunch of like little knickknacks, a couple of like hung dried bits of meat. It looks almost, think of like Aladdin's
That's what they call me.
like his lookout
meat.
kind of thing. That's what it kind of looks like, and it's quite nice. Yeah, she grabs your hand and is showing you the things that she's either taken from people or bought for herself. There's like a whole bunch of mismatched different like knickknacks and like random household items that to most people would be worthless, but for some reason to her they mean something.
Sol is mentally taking inventory of every single thing
Just-
in this room. Just scanning the walls up and down.
Yeah, cool. You come across, make an investigation check, and we'll go to Charpok while you're doing that.
Yep.
I just wanted to ask Ali, it's like, do you think it's a good idea you should talk to your family before we go? What if they want to
I
come?
I did not know that we were not talking to my family. Are we leaving right now?
I mean, no, we would like to leave as soon as possible, I think.
I need to say goodbye. I need to tell them where I'm going.
We haven't left yet. Calm down, woman.
Oh, now I'm a woman. I thought I was
Oh,
a
sorry,
girl.
child.
Oh, I can't say anything.
But do you think we should ask some of them to join us?
Every time, yes.
Maybe
Yeah,
you
I'll
should
do that
ask the
when I see them.
captain? I'm just saying.
No,
I think you should consult the captain on this one, actually.
there is
As
not
a
a
captain of this ship.
single man that controls my life. And
I'm
you
not
will
a-
not be the first.
I am
Talking
no
to
man.
I'm talking to Zil. You
You
are-
obviously was not saying
Insect.
that legitimately.
Well, then I'm talking to Charpok and saying there's no single man that can control my life, including the captain. And I do what I want.
So you want your family to come with us?
No, I'm going to ask them if they would like to come along.
That's fine.
I would always like my family with me, but if they do not want to, that's fine.
That's fine.
I just think like
The
the
more the
more the
merrier.
merrier. Thank you.
Get the fuck out of my head.
Literally.
As I say in your head.
As I said that in your head. Get the fuck out of my head.
What about the thought of, we just learned a valuable lesson to not leave the ship unaccounted for? With no one on it.
Not everybody needs to come.
I just say I think we should need a crew.
Do you want me to see if my family would like to be the ship's crew?
Well, I mean,
For
If-
the ship.
I think that it could be useful, like Sharpok said, to have someone be part of the crew and look after the ship while we're gone. The only thing is, it's not a very large ship, so.
What if we do magical renovations?
Are you okay? Are you okay, Ali?
James' real life started coming in.
Yeah.
and then we have extra bedrooms.
Mm.
And
That's yeah. The only issue is I obviously want everyone to be as comfortable as possible. I think at the moment, the way the ship is now, I think having everyone stay on the ship at the same time would it'd be fine if, say, one group of us were on the ship at a time. It would be fine, but at the moment, I think it's just a little bit cramped, and I obviously want everyone to be comfortable. I'm not saying that they can't come with us, but I'm saying that I think if they do come with us, our first port of call should be to expand
think
the sleeping quarters.
we should probably do that beforehand, because like imagine like, hey, you're here. There's like 15 of us on here, more than that.
Well,
Nowhere to sleep, eat, or poop. Like I think we should probably organize.
There's definitely
going to
be places to poop. Don't worry.
I don't like that.
Straight off
The
the edge.
latrine, the latrine works fine, thank you.
But the gravity plane would like reverse it once it hits, so it's just
Yeah.
bobbing up and down.
Don't want space poop flying around with us. Because then like
Space
gravity of us as well. No thanks.
Wait, isn't the poop deck called that for a reason, though?
Is that what you've been doing out there?
No, it's definitely not being birds. I mean, what?
What?
Anyway, I think we should go and talk to them anyway. Also, where's Sol?
Oh, he's having fun. Don't worry about him.
That was my cutaway.
Yeah.
He's being like, no, don't worry about him. It's fine. Let's keep going.
Let's keep talking about space poop.
Yeah.
So, Sol,
Really
what was your
hard-hitting
investigation
issues.
check?
24.
24. Cool. You scanning like the interior, you see a painted portrait, in the back, kind of hidden behind a whole bunch of objects. You recognize the figure in it to be like what an artist's rendition of Zil would look like.
I'm sorry, what?
I would like to ask Kothor where she got that.
She kind of like looks to the side and she's like, stole it.
Who did you steal it from, if you do not mind me asking?
Merchant.
Interesting. It looks like my friend Zil.
She kind of like looks at it
Captain, actually.
and squints a little bit and she's like, no, this fancy friend, not fancy.
I'm sorry, what? Excuse you.
Can I just go over and pick it up and kind of inspect, see if there's anything?
You definitely
on the
can.
back?
It's just signed with the artist's signature. You kind of make it out. It says Rizzolo.
Rizzolo.
Yeah, Rizzolo. Rozolo. Rizzolo.
Okay. I'll
Risotto.
just put it back where it was and turn to Kothor and be like, I think you're right. And then
You see her kind of like look away slightly and she's like, you can have.
oh, thank you. And I'll pick it back up again and just like tuck it under my arm.
Just you got this painting now and she's like, you see her begin to start packing up some of her stuff. She takes some things, she leaves a lot of stuff, but she has like a little like rucksack kind of thing that she swings over her shoulder, and she's like, Kothor ready.
Can I throw out a quick detect magic?
You definitely can.
It do anything?
Her cloak gives off magic.
Okay, I won't ask. But like, okay, I believe the ship is at the marketplace.
I follow. And she like you lead out. As you guys kind of like come down this spire, there is the ship in the middle of the marketplace. Yeah, and you guys join the rest of the group. You guys notice as Sol slinks back in with the rest of you, slightly followed, like a little bit behind, is Kothor, with a rucksack full of bits and bobs.
Kothor.
was that?
Sorry, no go.
I just want to know what that name was.
Yeah, actually, yes. What
Rizzolo.
was the... Yeah.
Rozolo. Rosolo.
Kotho,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I come.
Do you gonna come with us?
She will be joining us from here on.
Oh, that's incredible! I need you to know that the sleeping quarters is kind of messed up right now, but also there's one bathroom. But
She
I'm
can
so
have my spot.
excited.
I do not sleep.
She kind of like looks around at all of the wood on the floor, like a bit that makes up your ship, and she's like, I see lots of sleeping space. Like pointing to all of the random bits of like area on the deck of your guys' ship. Spare area, any spare floor space. She's like, that looks
Free
like
real estate.
Yeah, that's free real estate right
I'll
there.
just point her at the crow's nest and be like, you might like it up there.
As soon as she points up there, I just get one of my little arms and just slowly put it down. No.
That spot is taken. But yeah, I mean, if you want to sleep, that's fine.
Kothor
exciting.
senses it's not okay.
What's not okay?
No, I was more worried that you'd be cold, and then I remembered that you are you, and that's fine, so you won't be cold. Do you have any like specialty skills that I don't know about? Like maybe to do with like working on a ship?
Kothor does not know of ship.
Working on this flying thing, and I don't know what it's called, on Spelljammer.
No.
That's fine. Do you still know how to braid hair?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's good. That's all I needed.
Sol will like place his hand on her shoulder and go, I will teach you everything I know about spelljammers.
You see her, she kind of like looks down and like shrugs off a little bit, trying to like give it the outward appearance of being tough. And she just kind of like nods. Cool. What do you guys want to do?
We're off to see
The wizard?
The wizard.
Aku, right?
First I wanted to...
First, we visit the family.
Cool.
First we gotta visit
So-
the fam.
Who wants to stay with the ship? Who wants to go visit the fam?
Kothor
Oh.
and I'll stay.
I'll stay with ship.
Yeah,
I'll stay
stay
with
with
ship.
ship.
I'll make sure Kothor and
Oh, yeah.
Sol don't get up to some hanky-panky.
I don't know if
As
that
off?
How
will
does that work?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
No, explain it. Nate.
Barbie and a Ken doll. You
Yeah. A lot of slamming, a lot of tinkering, and
It's scissoring, and then you just shove them
I mean,
together.
he'd have like he's a warforged. I'm sure he could get like welded, like
No, just she scratches real deep and then I spark.
yeah.
I really hate that.
So,
I mean,
Still
so,
vibration function.
please, Azoth, change the subject.
Yeah, please,
I
Azoth.
really like the quote. A lot of slamming. by the way.
A lot of slamming.
Soul is just a hot and cold massage percussion gun.
It's like somebody, like a blacksmith at night. You just hear like tink, tink, tink.
One, I'd like to stay with the ship, and two, before we leave the marketplace, is there any, like, a butcher's or somewhere I can get a real premium piece of meat?
Yeah, there definitely is. There definitely is.
I would like to do that, please.
Cool. The most premium bit is 10 gold pieces, which is quite a lot for meat.
Yeah, but what is it? Is it worth it?
It's like a marbled steak.
Oh, fuck, I'm a baller. Yeah, all right. All right, I'll spend it.
Cool.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, cool. I'll pick that up and I'll stay on the ship.
Yeah, sweet. Zil?
I would like to go with Ali to visit her family.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. You guys go to Ali's residence.
Wait, so can I just ask who is with Ali and I? Is it literally just Ali and I?
I believe so.
Okay.
So you guys rock up to Ali's residence. As you step in to the building through the secret hatch, you hear a lot of like boxes moving, things moving around. You walk into the main room and see Bird just kind of sitting there watching as a couple of the members of the house seem to be packing.
Where? What?
Now that they know what has happened, some of them are searching elsewhere for their fortunes.
Golly, have I got a proposition for you?
I've got a proposition.
Ayali has this stupid idea about some world championship ball-in cup, and you drink it. Some stupid game. He's I don't know. You know how he is sometimes.
Did he mention anything about like Azoth when he was talking about the bowling cup game?
No, he said he came up with it all by himself.
Yes, that does track, doesn't
That
it?
fucking piece of shit.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Bud?
I will probably stay here. It's been a while since I've been able to do what I want, so I'm just gonna take some time and figure out whatever that is. You see like a smile show up on her face.
Sorry if you don't mind me interrupting, but
I do mind.
I also don't mean to come across the wrong way or sound rude, but what's left for you here?
Anything.
She kind of like looks around. I guess this place.
Well, if you wanted to, there is always a spot on our crew for you if you wanted to join us.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, Zill. It's the one fucking thing you're good at. It's a 19.
She kind of like looks down and she's like, I would love to, but I feel like I need to atone for what. And she kind of like nods her head in Tem's bedroom's direction. I've got a silly dream that I've always wanted to open up a hotel. Maybe I'll try and get that off the ground.
Do you want me to clear out my bedroom for an extra room?
No. Not at all.
Can.
Not at all. And she kind of like grabs your hand and she's like, you'll always have a place here and I will always save that room for you.
Thank you. I've got a few things I want to discuss, but would you like to go through Tem's room? Tem's room right now.
About
together.
that, and you see Ayali walk in wearing a pair of Tem's spectacles that are like very small on his face. And he's like, "Hey, friends, how you do?"
I am the reason you get to go in there. Why are you getting first dibs?
I was first dib. I first in the house.
I killed him. Well, my crew killed him.
He
Your
owe
crew?
me.
Him in
He
the
owe
heart.
me.
Oh, me. He was so mean to me all those years, and he kept upping my rank.
And he just kind of bats you off, and he looks at Zill, and he's like, "Big muscle man."
I'm going to fight you. I'm going to throw this dagger at you. Let me have first pick.
And then you see Bird kind of speaks up, and she's like, "They've kind of already gone through
I
everything."
was going to ask everybody if they would like a job on the ship. Not ship. And I can't believe you've done this to me. My
Nathan's stream, change it.
Yeah.
Oh, that
The
should have
stream is
changed
just the
automatically.
room.
Thank
It's
you.
just the room.
It's just the room. Just the Gryffindor common room, yes.
Talking chairs, having conversations.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yes. Continue.
Well,
If you don't mind me stepping in, I would actually like to offer him a spot on our
well,
crew.
you do that. You go talk to everyone. I'm going into Tem's room and seeing what's left.
Okay, you go do that. I'll ask people.
You go into Tem's room and it is
picked it
very
clean.
bare. They have pretty much picked it clean. Not even the expensive sheets on his bed are left. Like, it is picked clean. To the point where you see, like, you turn around and see Feng cleaning his teeth on Temerity's clothing, like his very finely made clothing. Just kind of like...
All the
Like-
clothing with holes in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they've all got holes in them. Yeah.
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 I'm just gonna yell out into everybody's mind around me and be like, I cannot believe you have all done this to me. I set you free and you scavenged the room first. You had to know it was me. Ugh. Pay me some respect. Give me something good, each of you.
Okay.
Wait in his room.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because you're saying it angrily.
So
Or
I'm
make an
scared.
intimidation check with advantage.
Intimidation. They should be scared of me. Because it gets advantage. Actually, I have Thingo as well, don't I? Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. Where's that thing that I can do? I'm gonna add side bolstered neck. I'm gonna add 2 side bolstered necks. Actually, no, I get to find out. What does a 13 give me? Is that a yes or a no or roll again? Because I can roll more.
You can
Someone
roll
comes
more.
in and gives you a pat on the head. They're like,
It's
"Ah,
not
you're
it's not a
funny."
failure, but it's not a success.
I'm rolling another one.
Okay, go ahead.
What about 16?
Still not a failure, not a success.
I'm rolling another one. I want this shit. What did I say? 16?
Yeah,
17? 23.
cool.
it or leave
Yeah, okay. I'll take it. I'll have to get back to you with what they give you.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanna get stuff.
Because I'm a little bit stumped and I don't have anything prepared.
No, that's fine. I just want to know that I get stuff.
But you'll get 2 items, two items from them.
Sweet, thank you.
Cool.
I just go around and ask, I just want to say to the ones that I know that are packing, I just want to say, well, I can see that you guys are packing. I'm assuming you guys are trying to at least leave Chrysalis, if not, can't remember the name of the planet. What's the name of the planet?
The planet.
The planet.
Or trying to get off-world. There's always a spot available in our crew for any of you who wish to join, even if it is just a temporary thing, so that you don't have to pay for off-planet travel.
So currently the only ones packing seem to be Ayali and Aisha. Ayali, as you say that, kind of puts his hand around your shoulder, like peering off into the distance, trying to get you to like meet his gaze, like looking up, and he's like, big tournament, like big, lots of people, bowling
yes.
cup, me.
Right. Sure. Well,
And you just
I
see him
don't
like
really
look
know how
off
to
into the
respond to
distance,
that.
and then just keeps nodding, and then looks back at you, keeps nodding, and then looks
I
back
give him
into
a
the
thumbs up, and I
distance.
say, well, are you planning on doing it here or
Aisha,
where?
Aisha kind of speaks up and is like, he's trying to do his ball and cup thing. I'm gonna tag
Yes.
along with him. I'm sure we'll see you somewhere, but we've already organized passage.
Okay, of course.
That's when Vola speaks up and he's like, Bird, if it's okay, I would very much like to help with this hotel thing, if that's okay.
I'm not gonna want to come with us.
I can-
I feel rejected.
Where are
bro.
they gonna live? No room.
I can cook. You know I can cook. And then Bird's like, yeah, much to discuss. And you see like a little bit of excitement come into Bird, and then Feng speaks up and he's like, "Me bouncer," and like he flexes his muscles, very much so. Ildrex and Roloth come in. Roloth is kind of touching her stomach, and she's like, "I don't think it would be very wise for me to travel right now, but I very much appreciate the offer. We are expecting."
Am I there?
You are, yes.
This is amazing! Congratulations.
Thank you.
I would like to offer a name. It is
um,
my own.
Okay, probably not, but thank you. And then you hear Ildrex
about
speak
Zil?
up, and he's like,
What about Bryce?
"It will be a strong warrior." And he kind of like
Oh,
pulls his fist out, and he's like, "I will train it well."
Fucking rejected by this whole family. God damn.
I would like to take out one of my daggers
Yeah.
and give it to either one of them. Be like, this can be the baby's first dagger.
You see,
Just for
Roloff
training
is like,
purposes.
her eyes kind of go wide, and Ildrex is like, "Perfect weapon!" And he like grabs it, and he's like, he swings it a couple of times, and he's like, "Thank you, Ali, for giving me my spark back."
Where did you say where you will be staying?
We will be staying here. Like Roloth said, it's not the best to travel with in her condition.
I have a question about this hotel working when most of the rooms are already taken.
Bird speaks up and is like, "This isn't going to be the hotel."
Oh, that's what I really thought you were talking about.
No, I'm sure we'll find somewhere else to rent out. There's a few abandoned buildings Kotho can show us.
Well, about that.
Oh, yeah. I think Kotho is coming with us. I think she is in love with Soul.
Which one is Sol?
Robot Man.
The one that doesn't seem to have any emotions.
Yes,
He
I think
has
they're a perfect
emotions.
match.
He just is a robot. Yeah, exactly. They're like,
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that would be her type, but I guess
oh, she's like
I.
smitten.
Who do you think would be her
Well, yeah, what
type,
does her
if not
type-
someone who acts exactly the same way as her?
Well, I would have thought maybe like some sort of tribal lizard man.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned.
Interesting.
If you think about this, Soul is just like big warm rock.
I mean, that's kind of true, and she does like warm places.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
That's a hell of a valid point I had not considered.
Oh my god!
You guys come back to the ship to find Kothor just sunbasking on Sol.
Yeah.
Just a little eating lamp on his head.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We. Yeah. Are you leaving now, or are you staying another night?
I believe that we are going to leave. I'm just gonna run up to my room real quick and also say goodbye to everyone and make sure I have everything. I am a little bit anxious about leaving now.
Ali runs off to her room and Zill's just left standing there awkwardly in the lounge room like, so...
Bird just like shoots you a look and is like, "Remember what you promised me."
Did I promise her? That I'll look after... what did I promise Bird?
That you'd look after Ali.
Oh, okay, I thought so, but... yes. I mean, of course. As she's part of my crew, so I always look after.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Crew.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
You see her eyebrows kind of go a little bit wide as she says crew, kind of like giving you the old hidden message. Yeah, exactly like that.
Zill starts to blush and he's like, yes, well, I think I might just wait outside.
Before you leave, I'll let you know now, you break her heart, I break yours.
Oh, fuck. I'm not,
And then you hear Ayali from the back kind of go, I second that!
I am not planning on it.
Feng chimes in and is like, heart taste good.
Okay, well, look, I was never planning on doing it, and now that you've said this, I am doubly not planning on doing it, so...
Pull out that
yes.
crystal and fucking nope out.
Bye!
To the plane of fire.
Yeah, literally. Anywhere fucking more... it couldn't be more uncomfortable than where I am right now, getting grilled by Ali's family.
As you guys leave, Vola gives you a small little bag of it's Chrysalis famous cookies. And by Chrysalis famous, I mean it's just famous within the family. Because she doesn't sell them, she just gives them to the family, and Feng usually eats most of them. And you guys head back to the ship. Sol.
While Zill and Ali are away, I'm gonna head to the one common room on the ship and hang the portrait of Zill.
Yes.
Oh my god!
just stand back and admire it for a minute and then go on about my day.
I was gonna take my picture I have of Zill from my room and take it to the ship so now we can add a little mural.
Oh my god.
That's all I wanted to do.
Awesome. Kothor is following you behind, nervously, throughout that whole thing. Venos?
This is going to be slightly extended, but on the ship, I would like to try and find a barrel. Is there a big barrel?
Well,
on the
you
ship?
can
Ask Sol. He knows everything that's on the
Is there a
ship.
barrel on the ship?
No, there is not.
Is there really not a barrel on the ship?
Nope.
No.
We
I
got
would
an
like
empty
to
ship
find.
and it
I
has
would like
a
to
flag in it.
buy a barrel from the markets.
Cool.
While we're at the markets.
Cool. That's 10 gold pieces for a barrel.
Cool. All right. So we're gonna bring the barrel to the ship. The
Yeah.
barrel is now on the ship, and then I'm going to recruit Azoth. Azoth, I need some help sawing this barrel in half.
I have a really big hammer.
I have a greatsword. Can I cut it? Can we try and cut it in half with the greatsword?
Yeah, I'll give you a mate.
Yeah, let's try and cut it in half with the greatsword. We're gonna try and cut this barrel in half.
Is the greatsword serrated?
Can I buy
Because
a sword?
if not,
Can I begrudgingly go back to the market and try and buy a sword?
You definitely can. Let's call it a gold piece.
Okay, well, I'm going to buy that, and Azoth and I are going to saw this barrel in half.
Cool. Easily
Saw this
within
barrel in
with the
half.
saw, you guys saw it in half.
I'm going to fill the barrel with water.
Cool. Where's the water coming from?
Does the ship have a water supply? I assume the ship has a water supply. Sol, does the ship
Yes,
have a
but
water
it's
supply?
It doesn't.
no.
I'm gonna go back to the market.
If it did, it would be
Pump.
for drinking.
Does
it's not, plum.
Gwili still have shape water? Can you pull water out of the air to fill the bathtub?
No.
I think she
Not
can.
water bending.
Does anybody
they
have any
can.
suggestions about how I should fill this
can.
bathtub with
If
water?
I consistently use ice breath and we're very patient,
I
it'll
could
work.
I mean, we could use Ray of Frost
Look,
as well, and then get
Bethnell,
Soul to
you've
defrost
got me
it.
right. I'm gonna begrudgingly go back to the market. Can I buy a bunch of barrels of water for the ship? Because we need fucking. We're doing space travel without water.
Well, but that's the thing is, if we're gonna actually keep water on the ship, we're gonna have to turn it to grog because water will go fucking stale.
Yeah.
Well, I need some water nonetheless.
Well, anyway, as you guys prepare yourselves to leave Chrysalis, we are going to end tonight's session there. So as Venos begrudgingly goes forth and back to the market and back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We very much appreciate it. If you haven't already, please check out our YouTube, our Instagram, and our Discord server. Whole bunch of tidbits of information about some of our characters, as well as like scheduling changes, all that kind of stuff will be on there. We got Strahd next Tuesday, so check us out then. If not, come back, see us next Friday for our continued Astral adventure. Thank you again to Stabby Joe & Co. for the sponsorship. Again, use Mimic5 at checkout for 5% off. Links are on our channel page. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us, and we very much appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.